Friends, the fourth Sunday of Easter, the Good Shepherd Sunday, a day to pray for vocations and ministry in the church. In the readings of the day, we have the first reading, Paul and Barnabas move around in the spirit of the Good Shepherd, sharing the grace of God. In the second reading, the book of Revelation speaks, they will never hunger or thirst again, because the Lamb who is at the throne will be their shepherd. Very truly, friends, Jesus is the only shepherd in the church. All others are vicars of Christ in various levels. But he calls us to feed and guide his flock. That is the focus of this day. In the Gospel, Jesus says, "The sheep that belongs to me listens to my voice." And it concludes saying, "The Father and I are one." From these two verses, let's gather a meditation for this day. The belongingness is shown up in listening to the voice. If you ever observe the sheep and the shepherd, its gathering force, its guiding impulse, and the feel of protection are expressed through voice and listening. To gather them, the shepherd calls. To guide them, he calls. To provide and protect them, he calls. Intimacy is a sense of belongingness. It is hard to listen. The less we listen, the shallow we belong. Secondly, Jesus says, "I and the Father are one." The unity of shepherding is a big crisis now in the church. Everyone likes to be good doers, but do not want to belong. Oneness of ministry and oneness of provision is the expression of our unity. I can feel easy and sometimes may do better being independent. Sometimes I may be able to reach farther being independent and unique. But our mission is being in the flock and belonging to each other. Jesus, the Good Shepherd, says, "Father and I are one." Jesus journeyed from the independence of being a miracle worker to the cross because he listened to the Father. This Sunday there is a request from the church. If you feel the promptings of the Spirit to be in the mission like Paul and Barnabas, or like pious women, or like holy deacons of the Acts of the Apostles, please do not hesitate to come and talk. Church needs more and more ministers in various levels. I appreciate all who extend their hands in various ministries in our church. It is a great consolation and guidance for our community. But we need more permanent deacons to carry on our community on a longer term ministry. Let's belong to him and be together. God bless you all. Father Tony.